Yo, what I really do, DC gang, welcome back to the channel. As always, I'm hoping you're having a good day out there, my boys. Now listen, for you guys today, I got that fish soda for you, that ocean water, aka Gishki Spright. You know what I'm talking about. This is my deck list right here. I'm gonna go over the deck list, why I run the decks, how I run it, why I have this ratio of cards, and all of that right now. But before we get into that, if you guys enjoy the content, please leave a like, share, comment, and subscribe to the boy, because I would really appreciate it. So let's get into this deck list, right? So first of all, we're gonna get into the Nimble Momonga, right? Now, there's no specific reason why I have this one besides that the fact that I like its effect. I got to use it once, which is the second effect. This deck is not super bricky, but you can brick. I just want to let you know you could brick with any version of this deck, in my opinion, because the Gishki packet can be a little bricky for the fact that, you know, if you don't open up your Spright cards and they stop you from doing anything, you won't be able to combo off. A single imperm can stop you sometimes, right? So I run this thing at 2 because you could set it down. If somebody attacks over this thing, you gain 1,000 life points, and then you could special summon the other one, and then if they smash that one too, you get 1,000 life points, right? So that's why I picked this one specifically. Also, I like flying squirrels. It looks tough. So that's why you run it at 2, because it's a part of your Nimble package, which basically when you make your Spright spin, you're going to send the Nimble Angler to the graveyard. You're going to special summon 2 of these, and you're going to continue your combo that way, right? Then we have the Gishki Abyss. I run almost every Gishki card at 2 except for the Shadow, and I'm going to explain that to you now. Now, basically the Abyss is really important. Some people play this thing at 3 and this one at 3 as well. I think it's fine at 2. And basically when this card is special, or when this card is summoned in any type of way, shape, or form, you're going to search out another one of your Gishki cards, which will be this one, or this one, right? So that's why I run it at 2. Again, I didn't want to run it at 3 at all because it doesn't feel right. Then we have 3 Maxis, because again, Maxi is a level 2. I actually used this in one of the replays to go into my combo, right? Also, it's just Maxi. I'm not a big fan of Maxi because it's just too easy to activate, but what are you gonna do, right? Then we have 2 Gishki Visions, and this one is the one that's going to search out your Ivishki Neremanas, right? Your ritual monster. So I run it at 2 just in case, you know, you have to discard one for some reason or whatever, but I wouldn't run it at more than 2. The only reason why you run it at more than 2 is because you could use this thing as material to ritual summon into this thing with one of your spells without needing to sacrifice life points or anything like that if you have this one right here, right? But other than that, no, I run it at 2. Then we have the Nimble Angler. Again, I just explained it to you. This is for your Nimble package, which is the Nimble Beaver is still here. That boy got hit crazy 2-1. But, you know, it hurts the consistency of the deck a lot. But, you know, it's still playable. The Nimble package is still tough, bro, honestly speaking. So that's why we have it at 1. Then we have the Spright Blue. Again, we run it at 2 because it's limited to 2. This is technically a 1-card combo. If you get another level 2 on the field, you get to combo off. If not, you usually special summon it with the starter, right? So you can start getting those W's. Then we have one Spright Jet. Oh my goodness, this is the biggest hit they could have done to this deck probably. But Spright Jet to 1. It is what it is. This is your Spright spell and trap searcher. That's all it is. You guys know how Jet goes. I got 1 red and 1 carrot. Some people run the red at 2 and the carrot at 2. I wouldn't do so. I might bump up the carrot to 2 because a lot of decks need spells nowadays, or use spells. But other than that, red at 1, carrot at 2. Then if you're going to bump up any card to 3, it could be the Grimness, because the Grimness is a 1-card combo, and your Focus Aqua Mirror is the best 1-card combo in this specific deck. I'm going to explain that to you in a second, or during the replays, one of the 2. But I run it at 2. Again, if you want to bump it up to 3, bump it up to 3. I just wanted to keep the deck list at 40 for consistency reasons, so I run it at 2, right? 3 Ash Blossoms, of course, because we special summon about 1 billion times. This deck is all about special summoning, bro, so you don't want to get hit with Max C. If you get hit with Max C, some other time you're just going to set something down, or you're going to pack your bag and go home, bro. So Ash Blossom to 3. Then we have 1 Gishki Shadow, because you're sneaky, bro. That's just who you are. It is what it is. So we got this thing here because this is your spell, your ritual spell searcher. It's going to be either this one or the other one, right? So That's why we have that in there. It's the only non-level 2 monster besides Ash Blossom in this deck, right? Then we have one Nibiru, the Primal Being. This thing won me a few games. You know, since it's only at 1, if you want to bump it up to 2, again, cut something out, bump it up to 2. I'm fine with it at 1 right now. Then I have one Gishki Neremanas, right? Some decks play this at 2. I like it at 1 again for consistency reasons. That's it. Then I have one Triple Tactic Talent. I know it seems weird to only run 1, but I like the card. I wanted to fit it in here. It is here, and that's all it is, bro. If you want to cut, for example, I play this at 3. If you want to cut one out and put this at 2, do so. It's all up to you. I only give you the base of the deck, and I show you replays, bro. If you want to change anything, then do so. This is how I play the deck, right? Then we have 3 Focus Aqua Mirror, because this is the best 1-card combo that you could have in the deck. Of course, granted, if you don't get stopped, right? But technically speaking, it's the best 1-card combo, because you're going to activate this, search this out, and then you're going to do your whole combo, which I'm going to show you in the replays. And on top of that, you get to set this trap down, which you have 2 monster negates just off of this being on the field and this trap card, right? Then we run one Gishki Aqua Mirror, which is the best ritual spell out of all of them, in my opinion. Mainly, you need to have this thing on the field, or this thing on the field, or in the hand, for it to mainly work, so you could special summon this thing without having to pay life points. But most of the times you're gonna have to pay those 5,000 life points in order to do your 1-card combo, because you're not gonna have these cards in the hand all of the time to be able to use them as ritual material, right? And also most of the time you use them to go into your Spright plays as well. So then we have 2 Call by the Graves. Just, you know, again, you gotta stab Max C at all costs. I have a love and hate relationship with Call by the Grave at the moment, because everybody's playing Kashira. Kashira shuts down the graveyard. Also, they use Dimensional Shifter all the time. Yada, yada, yada. But it's still good, so use it. Crosshair Designator is the safety net of every deck, in my opinion, in ladder right now. Because if you're playing the Nibiru or trap cards or any hand traps and stuff like that, this thing is your safety net. This basically says, I will do my combo, brother. It's going to save you for a bunch of shenanigans. I wish it wasn't limited to 1, because this thing is tough right now. So that's why we have it at 1. 2 Spright starters, so you can start handing your opponent those L's, right? By special summoning any one of your Spright monsters and comboing off that way. Remember that this locks you into the level 2s. There's a lot that you have to remember with this deck, which is all of the times that you're gonna get locked into level 2s, or the time that you will get locked into only being able to attack with this thing, which is nuts, right? Then we have 1 Spright Gamma Burst, just in case you have to boost up your attack to slap somebody for real. Then you got the Spright Smashers, because, you know, just in case you gotta banish a card from the field, right? Then you got the Aqua Mirror Illusion, which again is the trap that's gonna allow you to special summon this thing back onto the field after you use this effect. This is one of the cards that I cut from 3 to 2, just to keep the deck list at 40. Infinite Impermanence, amazing card right now in the meta. I would recommend bumping it up to 3 if you want to. Again, for me, consistency reasons, wanted to keep it at 40. That's why I have the deck list like this, right? Then I have one number 65 Dungeon Buster, because sometimes you can end up or have Spright Blue and Jet on the field and make this thing, which is a monster negate. It's all up to you and how you want to end up on your first board, right? So that's why I have it in there. Then Sky Cavalry Categoria. Please play this, because a lot of the time if you're not able to attack over something to make a Zeus, you can just attack with this thing, take the damage, go into Downer Magician, and then make the Zeus, and it's amazing. I think I got to do this in one of the replays. Number 29 Mannequin Cat. I don't really go into this thing that much because it's very situational, and again, graveyard is shut down, so it's like yeah, but you know, it's in the deck because you might use it. It kind of shuts down Kashira, because if you special summon a monster on their side of the field, they can't special summon their Unicorn or their Fenrir. But again, it's all up to you. Then I have one Onibaru Soul Sweeper. This thing is amazing because a lot of the time if you need to move a big body sticker for the field that is affected by card effects, right, you use this, get it out of this, so you can slap somebody in the face. Also make a Zeus that way if you need to. Then we have 2 Gigantic Spright, because I am playing Spright, right? Gotta have it at 2. Then we have 1 Downer Magician, again just to make a bigger Zeus, of course. Yeah, first man. Yeah. We got that Zeus on deck. Then we have the IP Masquerena, of course, because this is your 1-card. When you do your 1-card combo, you end up with her on the field most of the time. 2 Elves, because The unicorn keep banishing this card. If you play this at 1, you're gonna lose. It's gonna get banished, bro. So then you play 1 Sprint, of course, 1 unicorn, 1 Evermax, and 1 Underworld Goddess, right? That is the deck list. Now, enough with the talking. Any comment, questions, and concern in the comment section below. Let's get into them replays. Alright, again, here we are for replay numero uno, number 1 of today, of course. And I wanted to start off with this one specifically, just to show you the strongest board that you could make with the deck and why this thing alone is a 1-card combo, right? So here we're going, even though we already opened up with this one as well, which makes it better, but again, we're gonna go off. We're gonna activate the Gishki on Grimness. We're going to special summon the Gishki Abyss, right? Getting ourselves a shadow in the hand because we already have the vision. And then with both of these monsters, we're gonna link up into the Spright Elf, of course. Start elfing. Activate the Spright Elf. Bring the Abyss back onto the field. Activate the Abyss effect. And you're gonna search again. We could pretend like I didn't have this. This is what the second card I would search for, right? I'm going to activate the Abyss, send that to the graveyard, get myself the Naramanas, activate the Vision. With the Vision, I'm going to get myself the Aqua Mirror. Now, you would have had to get the other one, the red one, if you didn't have this thing in the hand. The only reason why I searched this one is because I have this in the hand, and I can use this as a basically 10-star material to bring this onto the field, which you will see right now. Activate the Aqua Mirror, get rid of the Vision, so I could ritual summon into the Naramanas, right? Bring it out here. That artwork is tough as well. Now activate that thing's effect, special summon the Vision or any level 2 that you want from the graveyard, any Gishki level 2. Then we're going to activate this thing's effect, get the Sprint back onto the field, activate the Sprint's effect, send the Angler, activate the Angler, bring two nimble monsters back onto the field, right? Using both of these monsters, you're gonna go into the gigantic Spright. Your 32 ounces, 32 liters. Activate that thing, bring the blue onto the field because you're coloring now. Get the jet, you just got your flight license, start flying, get yourself a starter so you can start getting this W, right? Now right here you see these 2 dark monsters. Of course I'm gonna use them to go into the IP Masquerena. But if for some reason you just want to go into this thing to have an extra monster negate, you could also do so, right? I'm just showing you how you could do that, right? Then you're gonna activate the starter, pay your life points, bring the carrier back onto the field, set down your back row, and your turn. Now this board is disgusting because I had the hand traps also. I have it Call by the Grave, I have the Spright Smashers, Infinite Impermanence, Monster Negate, Spell Trap Negate. I can go into Evermax or bounce back something with the Unicorn. I can spin the card back to the hand. Come on, bro. Board is nuts. Reinforcement of the army. They're trying to reinforce this L that they're about to take, getting this of the Chill Limit Rhino Heart. People are still playing this deck. It's crazy. Either way, they're going to special summon the Unicorn. I'm going to immediately Infinite Impermanence that thing. And get it out of here. Negate it. So now they're going to activate the Sharon, right? Special summon that thing onto the field, send a card to the graveyard. And they're going to mill some cards. They actually mill the Havness. And then they also send the Destroyal of the Lost Dragons, right? So here they activate that thing's effect. Again, I do have the Call by the Grave. We could have negated it with the fish as well, but Call by the Grave is better because now that thing is negated for this turn and the other one. So get it out of here. No Bamos. Now they're going to activate the Stratos effect, paying 4,000 life points to special summon that thing. And this thing is basically a level 3, level 7. Again, that's a level 10 tuner in my face. Or whatever other thing they could have made. So I'm going to activate the Sprint, detaching material from the 32 ounces, 32 liters. And they're going to scoop, bro, because I still haven't activated the Carrot. I still haven't activated the IP, and I still haven't activated my Naramara, whatever this thing's called. Like, come on, bro. With that being said, let's go into the next replay. Alright, again, here we are for the second replay of the day. Replay numero 2. And, I got confused for a second, and we're going second. Now mind you, a lot of the replays, I think this is the second one against Kashtira. I think 3 of these replays are against Kashtira, and I apologize, bro. I'm a master now, and this is all that happens, bro. I just play against Kashtira all day. So they're gonna special summon the Unicorn, get themselves their burst so they can start bursting this L that they're about to take. Activate the Kashiatiosis with their hat in the hand, special summon the Fenrir. Mind you, right here, I turn my toggle off immediately. One thing that you have to do when you're playing against Kashtira is let them believe that you don't have the Nibiru in the hand so they can get comfortable with special summoning everything. So I turn my toggle off, right? they're gonna get the ogre, which I know they can normal summon again with the birth, right? So now they're gonna use both of these monsters right here to get the Shangri onto the field. That means they already have the right star in the hand, right? Activate that thing's effect, special summon it, activate its effect, banish a card, banish 3 cards from my deck, which unfortunately, the Nimble was one of them. Sad times. One of my copies was blue, and one of my copies of my Aqua Mirror, right? 3 really good cards, specifically this one, done. So now they're gonna activate the Shangri, looking down one of my Sun, they're gonna activate the Bang, getting a material from the Shangri, probably the Fenrir, right? Yup, special summon it back onto the field. And right here we could have Nibiru now, but I'm like, nope. Let him bring the Arisar onto the field. Bring that thing out here. And here I could have Nibiru too, but I'm like, no, go ahead, do your thing, brother. Burf gonna special summon the Ogre, and that's when I Nibiru. Cause look at this boy. This is basically everything. Come on now, get all the thing out of here. Now, of course, I'm gonna give him a big, fat, Aki, juicy token, and then they get to special summon the Fenrir either way and set down a back row, right? So I'm like, okay, bet. So here, I don't want any disruptingness going on. So I just go for the battle damage. I'm gonna get rid of the Fenrir, because I don't know, I didn't know what the heck this was right here. And I don't want to get stopped and then get slapped by this big token right here. So I'm like, you know what, let's just go to the battle phase, let's do our combo, get the Abyss. Of course, Dangerous Gabu, one of my favorite cards. I'm a punk main, of course. This is infinite impermanence, bro. I love this card right here. If you're on a budget and you don't have infinite impermanence, bring this thing. Of course, you won't be able to activate it from the hand, but hey, man, you're on a budget, right? So that thing gets bodied and negated, of course, which I'm okay with because it is a level 2. So even though it got negated, I still get to go into the Elf, right, with the Nibiru and the Abyss. Now I get to activate the Elf, bring the Abyss back onto the field, activate its effects, get myself a Vision to the hand. Then I'm going to activate the Vision effects, and I think to the graveyard, get myself the Namada. Now, mind you, I'm already locked into level 2s, I believe it is. Or am I? Hold on. Oh, no, I wasn't. So I activate the Photo Mirror. Again, this is the one that you're going to have to pay 5,000 life points to special summon my Neramadas, right? Bring it onto the field. Then we're going to activate that thing's effect, bring the Vision back onto the field, right? Now with 2 level 2s, I'm going to go into the Soul Sweeper. Now, I could have done this differently in the sense that I just wanted to get rid of the token because, again, I look at how many life points I have. If he just goes for an attack and I can't do anything about it, I'm dead, right? So I got to get rid of that thing. Get it out of here. Now I'm going to activate the starter so I can start really preparing this W with the blue. Activate the blue, get the Jet. Special summon the Jet, activate the Jet, get yourself a Spright Smashers, right? With both of these monsters right here, we're going to go into the 32 liters, 32 ounces, Gigantic Spright. Activate the Gigantic Spright, bring the Gishki onto, the Grimness onto the field so I can special summon another Vision. With both of these level 2s, I'm going to go into the IP Masquerena. And if you're wondering why I didn't make a sprint and go into the Angler play, again, remember, my 1 copy of Angler got banished at the beginning of the game, so I couldn't do this, so I have to improvise into this combo, right? Set down my backward and my turn. Now, mind you, one of the reasons why I thought about it, maybe I shouldn't have used this, because we could have just made it Evermax, and that way we could have, you know, not have to worry about the token, but I wanted to make sure and get rid of the token anyways. So here I'm going to activate the Spright Smasher because this thing will allow them to special summon any one of these things from the graveyard. So we have to get that thing immediately out of here. Get it out. We banish that thing, then they're going to Kaiju me with the level 7 Sticky String Kaiju, right? So I'm going to activate my Elf. I'm going to bring the blue back onto the field, activate the blue, get myself a carrot just in case I want to eat healthy. They're going to special summon the Unicorn. I do have them digits for the Call by the Grave. Call by the Grave that thing, get it out of here. Nos vemos mañana. So that thing is bodied and negated. They're going to go for the attack. So I'm immediately going to activate the IP Masquerena. And I'm going to go into the Underworld Goddess just for emotional damage. And if you're wondering why I just didn't go into Evermax, because they technically have to attack into that thing, it's because they don't have anything, bro. So all I have to do is activate the Elf, bring the Jet back onto the field, get the Gamma Burst, and we're winning the game easily. I don't have to do too much. And of course they're gonna scoop. They generally have nothing. I dismantle this man. His whole career. With that being said, let's go into the next replay. Oh, right again, here we are for replay number 3. number 4, 3, 3. I think it's 3. But either way, this is the one where I had to use Max C in order to do my combo, right? Also, after this one, I have a 6-turn duel against another Kashtira deck again. I mean, Master, bro. This is all I play against. I haven't even played against Pearly that much, which is crazy. So here I'm going to normal summon. I thought about it. I had to think about this for a little second. I had the Max C, right? I have 2 Imperms. Yes, I could have just set this down or something, or just not do anything, then I activated the Max C. But I don't rely on Max C, bro. I like to play the game. I don't want to rely on that thing. I'm just going to do my combo. So normal summon the Max C, special summon the blue, search out the jet, get your starter. Activate the starter, and I brought the red onto the field. I thought about this, and I'm like, you know, everybody and their mother is playing Nibiru. Make sure you're able to play through anything, man. Make sure you can do so, right? So we're going to use the blue and the Max C. That way we can go into the elf, of course, the Elfin. Elfin going to activate its effect. Of course, they're going to hit us with a Nibiru, so I activate the red, send the jet to the graveyard. Now I can activate my elf. Get the blue back onto the field, right? And now we're gonna play basically pure Spright, because we can't do anything with Gishkis right now. So get that thing out of my face. Now we're gonna use both of these monsters right here to start sprinting. Activate the sprint, send the angler to the graveyard, activate the angler. Angler gonna special summon 2 of the nimble monsters. With both of these monsters, 32 liters, 32 ounces, gigantic Spright. Activate the voice effect, detaching material, special summon the Grimness, activate the Grimness, special summon the Abyss. Abyss gonna activate, and I'm gonna get the vision. Why am I getting the vision? Because I already have my photo mirror. So next turn, because I can't do it this turn, I'm locked into level 2 monsters, right? I can just activate this, search for the retro monster, activate this, and then bring it onto the field, right? I'm gonna, as a matter of fact, I did it right now, and I searched for the Navarros, right, just to have it for next turn. Then with both of these monsters right here, we're gonna go into the IP of those Mascarenitas, right? And that's it. That's my board. 2 infinite impermanents in the back row, and my regular Spright board, right? They're gonna activate the hitting armory if we're playing against Makenkos, right? So I'm gonna bring the Spright red onto the field just in case they wanna activate the golden one. I forget the name. We can get that thing out of here, right? But they're gonna search out the water Arabescus, right? Activating that thing's effect. Now they targeted this thing. Now, mind you, okay, listen, bro. I activated the IP Masquerena, but I did this on purpose to dodge that thing. Because I don't want them sending anything to my hand and then special summoning a Makenko monster, because it's gonna cause a lot of trouble for me. Also, the main reason why I went into Evermax is because I wanted to give them the illusion that they can attack into this thing, right? Do a bunch of damage, but since I have infinite impermanence, I can infinitely permanent the Makenko monster. They're gonna slap themselves. That's what's gonna happen. So that thing gets negated, and they, technically, look, that's all they had, which that was smart on my part. So now we join to the Aquamirror Illusion and activate the elf. I'm gonna get the jet, and they activate the there can only be one. I've been losing, not like super frequently, but the main things that I've been losing to is Max C and Floodgates up here, bro. It's craziness. But they're gonna activate there can only be one, and I'm gonna show them that there can only be one winner, which is me. So I'm gonna activate the Gishki Proto Mirror, right? Pay my 5,000 life points, and I'm gonna ritual summon into my Ibishki Narmanas, right? I'm gonna activate that thing's effect, and I'm going to special summon the Gishki Abyss, and this right here alone is already 8,000 damage. So I'm gonna search out the shadow because I'm sneaky, and then somebody let me slap them in the face. Can you believe that, bro? Somebody actually let me slap them in the face. And it's GG's. Look at how many life points I have, bro. Craziness. Now let's go into that 6-turn duel, right? Right, gang, here we are for the last replay of today. Again, I'm sorry that you're seeing a lot of my replays against Kashtira, but this is what happened. This is why I didn't want to make it to Masters, bro. You're gonna activate the Dimensional Shifter, because you're gonna play against the same thing all the time. Kashtira Unicorn, special summon it, get yourself the Kashtira Theosis, right? They're going to activate that thing's effect, target the Unicorn. I'm gonna Ash Blossom that thing, get it out of here. No Bamos. Most of the time, I don't Ash Blossom the Unicorn, I Ash Blossom this thing. Of course, they're going to... This is one of the most questionable things that I've ever seen in my life. I don't know why he felt like getting rid of the sprint, when technically I can't even activate this during my turn to do my combo because the card is gonna get banished. But you know, people do what they do. That thing gets banished, get it out of here. They're gonna set that one back row and end their turn, right? So now I'm going to start off by activating my Aqua Mirror, trying to see if they had a Ash Blossom, because I do have the 1-card combo right here. but they don't have the Ash, right? So I'm gonna normal summon my Grimnest anyways, activate that thing's effect, get myself the Abyss, activate the Abyss, and because I activated a monster, of course they get to banish another card, and they banish the Elf, which I have 2 copies of, and I'm like, okay. Also, I can't do much with Elf because the graveyard is shut down by Dimensional Shifter, so I don't know what my mans was doing over here, bro, but he wasn't making the right choices. So yeah, I'm gonna get myself the Shadow, right? Activate the Shadows and that thing, bro, banish it, so I can get the Aqua Mirror, right? And basically the reason why I'm doing this is because this card is on the field. I can use it as ritual material to special summon my Neramanas, right? Because I know I can't really do Spright plays. I'd rather just go into this thing, which again is a monster negate, right? Slap the unicorn in the face for the 500 life points, and then we're just gonna set down the blue, activate the blue, get myself a carrot, set down the carrot, and end our turn. Because that way now we have a trap negate and a monster negate on the field. And I'm a meathead, bro. Yes, I was on the phone when I was doing this, so I forgot to set down the Cobite and the Smashers. It is what it is, right? So here they're going to activate the Pressure Planet Roth, right? I'm going to activate immediately my carrot because I'm healthy like that. Negate that thing. I don't want them searching for anything. So now they're going to Karakura the Divincarnate, whatever, Karakura, bro, which is an amazing card. Honestly, I would recommend playing this specifically in this meta. This card is nuts. My boy Kuwami loves playing this card right here. It's really nice, right? So I think as the attack boost, they're gonna slap over my Neramanas. Then they activate that thing's second effect, bringing the Neramanas onto their field, so now they have a monster negate, right? I'm like, okay, bet. Let's see what we could do, right? So we draw into a Momona, right? I'm gonna normal summon that thing, and then with both of these monsters, I'm going to go into the Sky Cavalry this thing. I'm gonna slap the Karakura in the face, right? Take the life points. Then I'm going to Exceed Summon into the Downer Magician. Mind you, they can't negate anything that I'm doing because I'm not activating effects. So I get to go from the Downer Magician into the Zeus, right? Bring it out here. So of course I'm going to activate the Zeus effect. They're going to activate the Ritual Monster. And then I'm going to activate this effect again because we did have 4 materials in there. So now the whole board gets wiped. Poop. And again, they don't technically get to bring this back into the deck because the crazy thing about this card is that if it doesn't return to the hand, it doesn't negate, bro. So get it out of here. Now I'm gonna set down my back row and end my turn, right? That's all we had. So here they didn't draw into anything, so they pass the turn on to me. I draw into a Max C, which is hilarious because now I get to normal summon that thing. Use these Zeus and the Max C to go into a Spright Elf. That feels so funny to say, bro. Activate that thing's effect, special summon the blue, activate the blue, get myself a Jet, right? Special summon the Jet. With the Jet, I'm gonna activate this effect and get myself the Gamma Burst. Now they're going to scoop, but you guys know that we had lethal damage, right? Because the Gamma Burst, I go into Gigantic Spright, bring another level 2, give them the boost. It's more than lethal damage, and they're gonna scoop. Because not everybody lets me slap them in the face, right? So with that being said, let's go back to the deck list. Alright gang, so that is the end of the video. So again, if you guys enjoyed the content, please leave a like, share, comment, and please subscribe to the boy because I would really appreciate it. This is the deck list. Again, I just show you the base of the deck and how I play the deck, what my ratios are. If you want to take certain things out or add something in there, then do so. You know what I'm saying? So that is the deck list. That is the video. I hope you guys continue having a great day, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.